I couldn't open my fucking 40. I was losing my mind.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the after hours of the 40 Before Noon podcast. 40s, just so everybody knows as well, are officially sold out in my area, which is not good. So that's why we have a couple Trulies and White Claws behind us tonight. I know we may get chirped in the comments for that, but, Zoo, what are you sipping on tonight?
So, I stole a 40 mug from my local restaurant down here in Canada.
Don't name it. Don't name it.
Yeah, it's not on the glass already.
Oh no.
We also are cracking the Bud Light seltzers. We're gonna mix a couple today. We got black cherry and strawberry. Probably gonna taste like ass, but
This guy's going
you
for
know
the old school suicide.
oh yeah.
And tonight we are joined by, for those of you guys that have been around the stream for a while, Pizza Guy Sam, who I don't think Zoo has seen his T-shirt, but he's rocking his Quagmire T-shirt tonight.
Oh my god.
This is Buck's favorite T-shirt. I wore it for him.
Bro, that T-shirt sucks, dude. It really sucks. And
A
Sam
compliment
has gotten...
every
Zoo.
single time I've worn it.
Bro, Zoo, hear me out, okay? This T-shirt that Sam's wearing is like the most like boner T-shirt you'll ever see. Like, dude, button up, you name it, right?
Oh, it's a button up, man.
Bro, it's like...
It's a short sleeve.
I'm telling you, when you edit this video, you're going to see it, yeah? And you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. Every time Sam wears this out, he's like, oh, yeah, girl complimented me on this. Bro, I can totally see it. I'm going to see it tonight because we're going out after this. I'm going to see some chick go, hey, nice shirt. I get one of them, one of those out. And Sam's going to be like, oh, yeah, look, I told you. It's not a good T-shirt, but apparently Sam scores with the T-shirt on, so fair play to him, yeah?
Bro, but I don't know if you get like the nice shirt. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like that's from a girl that usually means like, okay, I feel bad for this guy. You know?
Yeah, but it's like
You ever get one of those before?
no, never.
Oh, okay.
You'll get one tonight.
Yeah, fuck.
No, see, like it's like a girl that's like out of nowhere. It's not even a girl like I go up and talk to. Like it'll be someone just coming up to me like, oh, I like your shirt, and just like walk by.
Like a chick, like fresh off a breakup. You know what I mean?
Like just she's just throwing some.
A toxic ex.
She's just throwing some lines in the water, trying to see if there's any nibbles.
And I'll tell you who's nibbling, dude.
Oh,
Quagmire
Ken
over there is nibbling.
getting wheeled in. Okay, Ken, question then for you. Because Ken's old, boys. I'm not going to lie to you. No diss, but he's an older guy.
Whoa,
Older fella.
whoa!
He's experienced.
Got some years under my belt.
He's got some miles on the old car there, huh?
What's the best compliment you've received from a female?
From
both of you. I'm asking both of you. A most like crazy compliment you've ever received from a girl. Where you're like, wait, what? Or it was like maybe like, oh shit.
like a random
myself.
girl or like a girl.
Yeah. Random.
Like one that I'm like just chatted up.
Just met, yeah.
Man, I'm like
Nice shirt. There you go for Sam.
Man, that's a tough question.
I have mine if you want to think about yours for a second.
Go ahead.
All right, bro, I swear to God, this is going to sound so lame, right? Right after high school, you know, I was going to junior college, which anybody who's been to junior college knows that it's not the most social place in the entire world. Like, everybody goes, you get your shit done, you leave. That's how it works, yeah? So basically it turns into all the girls that you graduated high school with are like, you're trying to still talk to them type deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know if any of you guys went to junior college, but yeah.
Nope.
So basically, there's this really, really cute girl that I went to high school with that had broken up with her boyfriend like a year before, and I was like, screw it, you know, I'm going to shoot my shot, right? Like, fucking Pizza Guy Sam, shoot or shoot, you know?
Yep.
And I swear, okay, and it's the dumbest story in the entire world, but I went on Twitter, like, I asked the girl out, went on Twitter, like, after she said, yeah, sure, like, we'll go out and we'll get pizza, which is very ironically at Jimmy and Joe's Pizzeria where Sam works. There's a very, very good chance that Sam was there that day.
Oh, my.
And we didn't know each other yet. Very good chance. Okay, it was at the old location. I swear, bro. I went on Twitter, and there was a tweet that said, Dolce & Gabbana make panties drop. Right?
Oh,
like
no.
the thing,
Like the
yeah?
cologne?
Yes, the cologne. So I, you know, sitting in a very, you know, Sahara state at that point. I'm like, yeah, you know, screw it. I'm going to go buy some of this crap, right? I go to the store. I buy it. I probably like sprayed the crap out of myself before I went on this date. It's not like at noon, bro. You know what I mean? It's like during the summer. It's hot as shit outside. Everybody's sweating and stuff.
The BO mixed in.
I am not kidding. 3 times during this date, this girl said to me, "You smell really good." That's what she said. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, yes, come on. Like, Twitter finally fucking pulled through, dude. And that's like, once again, it's probably like the best, like most memorable comment I've ever got, or compliment I've ever gotten.
Yeah,
is that.
That's not like a real compliment, though. That's like.
Yeah, it is. Bro, so is your dumbass shirt, dude.
Yeah, that's not like a real compliment. I wasn't going to say something like that.
Yeah, it is.
No, but that's like a one where it's like memorable. Like he like got it off Twitter, man. That's a pretty good. That's a good road. I feel like I can remember
that's some investigative work, though.
What do you mean? It was like my feed, dude. Somebody retweeted it.
Like it was fresh?
It was real fresh,
okay.
dude.
I thought you went digging.
Hell, bro, what is this, research and development? Hell no, I didn't go digging for a cologne, dude. I was wearing the Speed Stick Ocean Surf before that, dude. That's what it was. That's the one.
That's some good stuff,
Sam,
though.
give us your compliment, Sam.
Oof. So I'm trying to think of something like non-superficial. Because like a girl just telling you that you're cute, you're like, oh, you know, whatever. Like, or like girls from high school. I had one girl from high school told me like I hadn't seen her for like a couple years, and she came into town and I saw her and she goes like, wow, you look really good now. And like, for me,
damn, that's kind of bad. That's kind of backhanded.
I took that as like, you know, you didn't think I was very cute in high school, and I was like, and then I looked at my senior picture again, and I was like, all right, fair enough. Cause
damn, that's kind of backhanded.
It was.
Yeah, man.
Like, so I thought of that one, but then I was like, that one's super backhanded. So then I'm trying to think of like, you know, a genuine like compliment, like, but like it's so hard to have someone be genuine that doesn't really know you or hasn't met you.
That's true, because people don't want to like.
No girl's gonna be like, oh, you seem really cool and really nice, like the first day you've met her. Girls don't do that.
They don't want to. They don't want to be. They don't want to be vulnerable.
No,
that's
exactly.
the word. They don't want to be vulnerable.
Facts.
So like, it's so hard for someone just to like. You know, I've had girls be like, "Oh, you have like really pretty eyes," and I'm like, "No, I don't. They're brown." Like, you're just making shit up.
Oh, you're one of those pick me guys, bro.
What do you mean? I have brown eyes. There's nothing cool about that. Like,
I know, but like, bro, fuck. When you say to a girl, you're like, "Oh, you're really pretty," and she's like, "No, I'm not. I'm ugly and fat." It's like,
oh no,
bro,
no,
like,
I'm not.
Take the
I'm
compliment.
not digging. I'm not digging. I don't say that out loud. I just think it. I'm like, all right, thanks. Like,
so when
really
someone
nice
says to you tonight, "Nice Quagmire shirt," you're gonna be like, "It's whatever."
No, I'm gonna say thanks. Can you go tell my
it's
friend
not
that?
Peter.
I'm gonna tell her thanks, and can you tell my friend you like my shirt?
Or you know the worst backhanded compliment I've ever gotten, and I can only think of one like really 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 bad one, because Sam got kind of the same situation. We'll ask you after this if you've ever had one of them too. I went on a Bumble date, which is like the dumbest thing in the entire world. I was living in Colorado. I had one friend. Bumble. Okay. And I was lonely, man. You know, I was out there. I was living in that stupid basement.
She messaged
by
him
myself. First. I don't remember. Yeah, I mean, obviously that's how Bumble works. Yeah, so they message you first. Yeah.
Oh, that's.
Yeah. So I swear, I was literally just lonely, and people are gonna be like, "Oh, cap, whatever, bullshit." I literally talked to this girl for 2 weeks, and got a message from her saying like, "Hey, like, should we meet up?" I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, if you want to. Like, I don't really mind. I don't have a car or anything out here, but sure, right?" And you know, you don't have a car. You're not trying to meet up with people. I went out. We went out to a bar together, and I'll never forget this, dude. It pissed me off so much, but it was awful at the same time. She goes, "Oh, it's like, what do you do?" And I'm like, "Oh, you know, like I play video games, and like I haven't been able to join a gym out here because I don't have a car, so it's not really worth it." I swear to God, dude, this chick like squared me up, dude, like from head to toe. Like looks down, looks up, and looks me dead in the eyes and says, "It's cool. I'm not really into muscular guys anyway." And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, you did not. Bro, it was the hardest. like virtual nut kick I think I've ever had in my entire life. I sat there like, oh Jesus, this is gonna be a bad night. There's whatever, dude. At the end of the night, it's cool. But
I can see Buck right now telling this story as he's like flexing, trying to make the shirt look like as tight
like,
as
yeah.
possible.
no, I'm kind of slouched. I'm slouching a little bit right now. I'm not
He just
gonna
sat
lie.
up, made sure he started flexing so the sleeves look extra tight.
Yeah, right, dude. But yeah, it was.
Started
it was
rolling the
not
shoulders
good.
so the lats are up there.
Maybe we turn this into a, what was the worst date experience you ever had type deal. Because I feel like we've all probably had one of those, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Like singular date or just like
Singular. Like, was there a super awkward one that you've ever been on? And Zeus saying, oh yeah, it makes me think that there's one that stands out completely.
Zoo, how long were you just in a relationship for?
Well, wait. Now that
Too soon.
Like, what was the total time? You're not that old. Like,
it was like 2 years.
so what is this date from like when you were 16?
Bro, I'm low-key like, I'm trying to gain back all the details. Okay, wait. Someone else go. Let me think this through for a second. I wanna
Sam,
get
do
the
you have
story
one?
correct.
Do you have one stinker date or no?
Like, I got food poisoning one time after the date, so I just like made her go home right away.
Made her go home?
Well, like she came over to hang out, and then I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go to bed."
Not my toilet. You're a dick.
We were at my place, and I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go to bed. Like, you should probably just head home. It's getting late." And then like I was in the bathroom for like 24 hours straight.
Dude,
I
he's
remember
like
it.
mid sentence, his stomach is just like gurgling hard.
Bro, my
He's like,
my stomach was a mess. To this day she has no idea, and she'll never know.
Jeez.
I still talk to her every once in a while.
Oh,
She works.
okay.
She works at the grocery store. One of those.
No.
You want a bag? No, I'm good.
Okay, I actually remember it now.
All right.
Hit us with it.
Okay, so let's keep in mind. Okay, I'm 20 years old, so this is like obviously I was youngin. So I think I was 16. I think I was 16 at the time, and like I got my dad's car out. I didn't have my license yet. Okay, talking to this girl for a while. Finally hung out with her. I was pumped. I was like, let's go, cause she was always like, oh, I can't have my parents, you know, blah blah blah, that type of shit, right? And I'm like, okay, finally it happened. We're hanging out, going good, you know, and I'm like, damn, I really like this girl. I kid you not. Gets a phone call. Okay. It's like her dad. And it was like pretty late. Like, you know what I mean? Dude, yelling. Like, I'm talking like freaking like leader. Like crazy ass, like Adolf type screaming, bro. I'm like, yo! Like yelling at this girl. I kid you not. I didn't hear from her. I had to take her home. She got grounded for a month straight. Never talked to her ever again. That was it. That was the last I've seen on her. And I put in work for like at least probably a month and a half.
All right, I got one question. I need more details on the drop off. When you dropped her off, did you drop her off at the curb and like take off, or did you like?
Oh no, I dropped her in front and then I just pieced. I'm out.
You
bro,
so you
'cause
like
she was
didn't
a
wait
dick.
for her to get to the door. You didn't even wait.
Oh
like, you
hell
didn't wait,
no, bro.
You didn't wait for anything. You just like
I
just booked it.
I bet her dad was hiding in the bushes with a knife or something.
You
bro.
weren't
I
even
swear to
letting
God,
that
man.
happen. You just booked
It
it.
was so awkward, dude. Because the thing is, it was like a 15-minute drive home, bro. And we're just sitting there, right? We're just like,
You're like,
she's
well,
obviously
this
like,
is gonna go well.
she knows her like life is over for the next month, and I'm just like, damn, I'm never gonna see you again. Never talk to her again. Actually, that was it.
Wait, how old do you have to be to get your license?
16.
Oh, it's the same.
But I didn't have it yet.
Okay. Is it a big deal to
Yeah.
drive without it there or no?
Yeah, I don't know. I've never got caught, so.
Do you still not have it?
No, I do. I got when I was 17.
Oh, okay.
Is Buck dead?
No, I'm here, bro. I'm just listening, dude. I'm laughing.
Oh no, I was just wondering if things were different there because I know like here, like my brother used to drive when he was like 13, and no one ever like pulled him over or cared.
Dude, that was like the 70s, though, Sam. You know what I mean? Like,
I was just gonna make
times
that
were
joke,
different, bro.
That was the
man.
90s.
Were you gonna
It was the
say that?
90s.
I swear to God, I was gonna see the same thing. I was like, Sam, that was back in the 70s.
No, that was the 90s. My brother was like 13, and he used to drive over by like.
Oh, so you're like 26.
At the time, no, my brother's younger. Just kidding. My brother's older than me. So like I was like 7 years old at the time.
Sam, you don't have like a awkward date story aside from you,
Getting
your
food
bladder,
poisoning?
your beehole not holding up?
I'm trying to think. Like I feel like I haven't really had like any bad dates. Cause like, in order to have a bad date, like it needs to have a poor setup. And like I've always kind of thought about like the setup more than anything of like what we're gonna do, where we're going.
Pro is what you're trying to say.
No. Like,
oh my god.
I just realized that like, if it's going to go like poorly, it can't go that poorly because we're doing something. There's something going on. We're either gonna go see a movie, and then get dinner. At the very least, like if you go see a movie and then get dinner, at dinner you can talk about the movie you just watched if everything gets dead, you know? So like just
Yeah, it's fair.
just things like that. Like I always like kind of planned ahead to know like where it was gonna go or what was gonna happen because I never wanted like awkward silence if we were at dinner, and stuff like that. So I'm like trying to think of all the girls I've. Okay, I do have one. All right, here's this one.
There it is. Come on.
One out of the 800. Ken.
Come on, Ken.
This one wasn't my fault either. So let me break it down.
I'm sure it wasn't, bro. I'm sure it wasn't.
Yeah, you're innocent, man.
I had known this girl, one of my friends. I'm not gonna say any names. I knew this one girl, all right, since like high school. And it was a few years later, we were like 22, 23 years old.
It was the summer of 69.
And she was in a committed relationship, but she had two single friends that we used to hang out all like me and them three. And I liked one of them, and she was kind of trying to steer me towards a different one. So it was like a weird situation of like, I like this girl, and she like kept trying to steer me away from her. And I didn't know why.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I'm going to like ask this girl out on a date, you know, whatever. Right. So I ask her out on a date, you know, we go on like 2 or 3 dates. We like, I think we kissed a few times, like nothing too serious.
Jeez. Come on, Ken.
That part's important.
I'm sure it is.
It's very important. And then like the third date, she like, afterwards she texts me and she goes like, hey, like I need to talk to you about something. And I was like, what? Like, I didn't think this was this serious. Like, what's going on? And I don't remember if she did it in person or like if she did it over text, but all I remember is basically her telling me like, hey, I'm pregnant. This is kind of over.
Oh my God.
And I was thankful because I was like, damn, like that would have been super awkward because we were getting like, you know, semi like
serious.
Yeah, like we had gone on like 3 or 4 dates. We had hung out. Like I spent the night one night and just like slept there. Nothing happened. So like there was a 0% chance it was my
Sam
child.
delivered the pizza.
Like, yeah, I'm pregnant. Like this is done. And I was like, that makes it easy for me because I'm not trying to like, you know, start a relationship with a girl who just found out she was pregnant. Like, this is a lot to take in. Like,
hey, Sam.
How old were you when this happened?
I want to say I was like 23, 24 years old.
Oh, so it's kind of around that age, dude, where people start, you know, having kids.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like, it wasn't like unheard of that she was like, I think she was my age. I want to say she was the same age. So like she was.
Well, wait, there weren't many condoms back then, right? Were they invented yet?
I think she was allergic to latex or something, so that was probably the issue or something like that.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, good joke for that one, too, huh?
No, I'm kidding. No, I just made that up. I just made that
up.
Oh,
you dickhead. You dickhead, bro.
I just wanted to make Zoo feel bad.
That's wild, though. Dude, the thing is...
So, like if you count that as a bad date, like, the dates themselves went okay. But, like, the aftermath was not okay.
Dude, this is we get into another topic now too, because Sam was talking about how he does like the whole setup and stuff. Do you guys have a specific first date that you always go for? Like, is there always one? You know what I mean? For me, dude, in the back of my mind, if it's first like 5 dates, I'm not going out to like any spicy food whatsoever. You know what I mean? I'm not getting caught in the toilet. You know, we're playing. We're playing in a you know. Just a pretty neutral zone at that point. You know what I mean? So, do you guys have a first date place?
Ooh.
The thing is with me is I'm not really like I said, I had a relationship for 2 years and shit. I'm not really a date guy. I just kind of got into the age of like when you start dating, right? And like I didn't really take girls on dates yet, and I haven't yet. But I will say it's a good spot. I think I learned from the relationship is, I think going to like a pool hall, like type bowl, like something like that, I think is a pretty solid spot to go.
So from
Because it's 18 out there to drink, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
what
like
I
a
mean,
social environment. Social environment, you can
That's
people watch, you
exactly,
can have a
it's
laugh,
loud
all
and
of that.
stuff.
Yeah.
It's all that's what I mean, and like you could drink, loosen up a bit.
yeah, and if
I
it's,
think that's a pretty good spot.
and if neither of you are talking, it's not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. That is a good spot. I always like to just do like dinner, and because like at the very least at dinner, you know, if it's not going well, it lasts an hour and you're done, right? But like I said before, I like doing the movie into dinner, or vice versa, and then grabbing like dessert later. But like my go-to, like I don't have like a specific restaurant, but like any type of restaurant that's not like super nice, also not like too like kind of intermediate in like how fancy it is, but just kind of like a
It's cool, but not over the top. That's what you're trying to say.
not
Yeah?
necessarily
I know what
cool,
you
but
mean.
kind of like a place that she's never been before
Yeah.
that I know is good. So like I'll take girls to places that like me and my family go to a lot.
That's facts. That's a good idea.
So like a place that I know that like if I mention to people, like whether it's like friends or whatever, I'm like, oh, have you been here? And they always like just places like that they say no. That's where that's my go-to for like restaurants.
It's fair enough. Yeah.
Is like the kind of secluded off shot, like this place. And those always work out because girls like you go there and like it's really good and they're like, oh my goodness, that's like the best Italian food I've ever had, or like that's the best Mexican
And then
food
it
I've ever
becomes your
had.
spot, and then you go there all the time. Fuck love, yo.
Dude, mine was always ice cream. That's what mine always
We
was.
know,
Baskin
we know.
Robbins.
Dollar-
Baskin Robbins. Dollar scoop night, baby.
If she gets
Tell me it's not a play, though, dude. It
Come
is.
on,
If she
man.
gets
You gotta
too
do
It's
scooped-
30
something,
minutes.
if she gets
30
scooped,
minutes.
no second date.
Bro, 30 minutes, $5. You find out if you like the chick. You find out if the chick likes you.
Or
Done.
at least go like mini golfing and then ice cream. You know what I mean? Like,
Bro,
do
what if she
something.
sucks, bro? Then you have to pull down,
No.
like your
She
talent
sucks.
at
No,
the
you
same
don't.
time.
No, hell
Kick
no.
her
No
ass.
mercy.
What do you mean, hell no?
mercy. Kick her ass, bro. Dominate, alpha style, bro.
You're
Hell
telling
no.
me this chick takes like 7 swings every hole. You're putting everything in
I'm
and
going
two
for-
and just
I'm
making her
going for
feel
two
worse.
Putts, bro. I'm going for 2 putts.
Yeah, if I don't
Oh
hit,
my
in the 30s,
God.
it's not
I'm pissed. She's going home. No ice cream.
straight home.
No ice
straight
cream.
home. It's over.
Bro, I don't
yeah.
like, dude. I don't like the competition stuff at the beginning, dude. You know what I mean?
So you wouldn't go bowling either?
Well,
Dude, so get this. So when I don't even know if I really should talk about all this, but when I was dating my ex-girlfriend, we went bowling for that was like the first time that I met her family, which I went to school with her older brother, and dude, stud, this kid, like all-state baseball, all-state football, quarterback, you name it, like Division I offers everywhere you can, like, think of. And I went bowling, and I swear to God, in my head, I'm like, dude, neither one of you have a sister, do you?
No.
no.
Okay, so put it in my mind, right? If you have a younger sister and your sister goes, hey, do you want to go bowling with me and my boyfriend, right? And the dude rolls like a 90, not even a 90, say like a 72,
Nah.
right? You're thinking like, holy, this kid, like absolutely not. Like this is not the guy for you, right? Because we all played sports growing up, and like we're all competitive. And you expect anybody that's dating our sister to not be terrible at bowling. You know what I mean? So I went out there, went to school with this kid, knew who he was, right? Stud. And I'm like, I need to bowl the best game of my entire life. And I think I was drunk that night too. I'm pretty sure I was. Swear to God, bro, like nothing impressive, in terms of like bowling or anything. I bowled like a 177, which isn't like bad.
that's
You know
good.
what I mean?
That's
It's not
good.
bad.
No, that's not bad.
Not bad, not good. And I'm like, I smoked him by like 40 points. So in my head, I'm like, yo,
That's a dub.
he can't say anything, right?
Nope.
And I turn around, and my buddy Troy is sitting there because I invited him along, just make it not awkward and stuff, you know, like
Good
first
call,
time seeing
good
the family
call,
and
good
all
call.
that.
Yeah. Safe
No,
option,
not
safe option.
not good call.
Oh no, Troy threw you
The
under the
kid,
bus.
the kid turns to the stud, and he goes like this. He goes, "Man, I've never seen him bowl this good in his entire life." I'm like, dude, shut the hell up, bro. Like, what are you doing, dude? But yeah, it's that whole situation. I don't know. That's why I don't like the competitive stuff at the beginning, because it's like, I don't know, if it's too one-sided. I feel like, as good as you feel that you hit your course record on the mini golf, you know what I mean? She might not be feeling the same way.
What's your best bowling score?
Probably that night.
Was it that
I'll
night?
be honest. That's the only time I felt under pressure to perform, dude, and that was it.
Dude, what
So
about you?
yeah.
99% of the time I've gone bowling, I'm usually drunk and I don't really care about my score.
All right,
so.
all
Hey,
right.
here comes Pizza Guy Sam with like a 230.
No,
Yeah, he's gonna go
I
with
have,
the-
I have
two-
never
Alright,
broken
no.
200. I've gotten in the 190s countless times, and I could never break 200.
You definitely
Bowling's
own
tough,
a pair
dude.
of bowling gloves, don't you?
No, just
Yeah, I
all
believe it.
normal.
You have your own bowl.
No,
You can't.
no, I've never had my own ball.
How much does having your own ball really make a difference?
So it depends on like
Bro, people get
how
like
you
I
bowl.
knew Sam would have
Yeah,
the
how do you
answer.
know
I
about
knew
this,
Sam.
bro?
I
No,
knew
because
Sam would have the answer
I only
to
know
this.
this because my buddy used to bring his own ball, and I was like, dude, why do you have your own ball? They have every weight.
Dude, where'd you get that?
Yeah, I was like, dude, they have every weight. What's the point? And he goes, I use this ball because it gives me a certain spin and it's weighted differently. So the balls at the bowling rink are weighted uniformly, basically. So they're all just equally spread. My buddy's ball had like more weight on the sides, so he could crank up the spin on it. I have no idea if that's actually legal or not, but he could just get that thing to whip. Like, he either literally got gutter balls or straight strikes every time down.
How the
Bro,
hell are we talking about bowling scores right now?
All I'm saying is, if you bring your own bowling ball to a first date,
Oh no, dude.
No,
I
no,
hope
no,
the
guys-
chick runs. I hope she runs.
Okay, no, guys with bowling.
Wait, what
their own
if
bowling balls
she
don't go on
does?
dates.
What if she does? What if you ask her to go
Okay,
bowling? No clue.
I might honestly, I respect the fact that she is competitive. I think I honestly would.
So like, you have no idea that she was like in a bowling league or her dad was a pro or something like that, and like you show up and she's like got her own ball, has her own shoes. Like, she gets in the car and she has like a duffel
Just
bag.
whoops your ass.
She has a duffel bag when you pick her up. What are your thoughts?
Hey, I don't
I'd be
feel
like-
so well.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling too good. I'm probably not going to play that good tonight. Are you throwing excuses out right from the get-go or what?
I don't know.
I mean, I think personally on a first date, I'd rather lose than,
Hell no, not me.
actually I don't know.
You gotta
All right, not lose, but
Slightly
I'd rather get
slim-
smoked.
a
I'd rather
slim
get
victory?
smoked. No. I'd rather get smoked by 100 points than win by like 150. Like, she's good at it, you know what I mean? Versus like we both suck, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I disagree.
Like,
I understand. but I
imagine you ask her out. Imagine you ask her
Oh.
out to mini golf. You're like, hey, you want to go mini golfing for our first date? And she brings her own putter. Like, is that attractive or is that not attractive? I'd say it's attractive.
I mean, I love
Bowling though,
competitiveness
man.
with anything. Like, I think
I do too.
everyone
I
should be
agree.
competitive about pretty much anything.
Yeah.
I think, like, no matter what it is. I mean, I don't have a problem with competitiveness as long as you don't like take it too far in like everyday things. Like, whether it's, you know, you just turned 21 years old and you're trying to outdrink your friend, like, be competitive, have fun with it, you know?
Yeah.
Or like,
Zoo, what were you going to say?
What was I gonna say?
Is it attractive or not attractive when they bring if they brought their own putter to the mini golf?
Oh, like if I got smoked, I'm never calling her ever again. No chance.
Bro, it's mini golf.
all right,
I
how
don't
many is
care. No,
smoked
it
by?
doesn't-
All right, you
Like, bro,
you hit a 44. What? How low? Where's your cutoff?
Do we know the par on a mini golf course?
yeah, I don't know.
It's
how you
different
know
at
this
everyone.
information.
It's different at every course.
I feel like
I don't-
44 for 18 holes is pretty darn good.
Well, you got to think pretty much every hole you can get a hole in one on.
Yeah, there's,
Maybe,
like,
but how
par-
often you hit a hole in one? Like 3 times tops?
Yeah, then what?
Maybe about 5 or 6.
Wait, what was that, Sue? You get 5 or 6 hole in ones in course?
Hell yeah.
All right, so like let's say you get 3 hole-in-ones, all right? So you got 3 strokes there plus 15 more holes. Even if you 2-putt them all, that's 30. If you 3-putt them all, that's 48.
That's true. Nah, but all I'm saying is, okay, well, if I get
If you're shooting a 44, what's your cutoff?
Why are we
for her?
talking about our
I don't
golf
know why we're
shot,
talking about the
dude?
scores,
Why are
man.
we
I'm
talking about this?
Okay, I don't think if I get killed, if I lost anything on the first date, I'm sorry, I can't handle that. That's just I have to retire. I'll go move to Alaska or something. Like I don't know, man. I couldn't handle that.
All right,
But if it was close, if it's close, it's chill.
If it's close and I win, I'll be like, damn, that's cute. And maybe like, you know what I mean? Like now it's like we could make this our thing and make it kind of competitive, but like a fun competitive. But if I got smoked,
How about this? How about this?
what if she held back?
Oh.
Could you imagine, bro?
What if she held back and let you win by
And
a
that's
couple
like
strokes? And then you
And
guys.
that's a speech at your wedding.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Oof. Thank you, everybody, for coming. We'll see you next time.
How about this one? All right. You guys are at dinner with a girl, right? First date, and she goes, like, you know how the waiters always come and ask you if you want dessert. All right.
Yeah.
She says yes, right? And you're still kind of hungry, so you're like, yeah, I'll have dessert. Like, let's split something, okay? You order like a pizza cookie, a pizookie, whatever you want to call it. How much of the dessert do you expect to eat?
Oof.
Do you expect a straight 50-50?
No, I expect.
Hell no.
I'd probably eat more.
Do you really?
Yes, due to the fact that.
Are you a big dessert
think-
person?
No, not anything like that.
He's just trying to gain weight, bro. He's trying to put on his gains right now. That's what it
I
is.
think-
Fulkin season for Zoo.
I think usually like it comes down to like girls usually would probably not want it. Like who would if you're gonna scarfing down food on a first date? Honestly, who would you expect to do it? A girl or a guy?
I mean, dessert though is dessert though. I feel like you almost get like.
Nah, girl, they would take a couple scoops and they'd be like, "Oh, I'm full. You can have the rest."
Exactly.
Like,
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
You can have
Exactly
it, and then they're gonna be like, "No," and then you're gonna be like, "Well, I'm not gonna fucking waste it," and then you eat the 50% of the thing or 70%.
And then while you're waiting for the bill, you scarf down the rest of it. That's exactly what happens.
You're like, might as well finish it. Like, come on.
Nah, I completely, yeah. That's exactly what happens.
A pizookie.
All right, well, boys, it's been 33 minutes, and we've talked about all of our dating advice, and currently one of us is in a relationship. So if anybody who's currently watching this, don't take it too much to heart. It's all I
You know what they say. You know what they say. Don't take dating advice from a single person.
There you go. So yeah, whatever you're doing right now is probably working. If you want to follow the 40 Before Noon podcast, just make sure to subscribe. Leave a like down below. And if you want to comment on anything that we said potentially wrong, let us know, all right? And let us know what you think of Pizza Guy Sam's shirt, by the way, too, because it's absolute dog shit. All right?
If you don't like it,
solid
there's
chug.
something wrong with you guys.
Let me go for a chug to finish my glass. I gotta do it before. It's
All right, finish it, bro. Let's go.
It's a special edition 40 Before Midnight. It's still 12, but it's midnight.
It is. I wish we could see him right now. I can't see him.
Okay, it's done. It's down.
Jeez. All right. See you guys next time.
Peace.
Peace.